Now let's look into what's coming next with this connection, because we're just moving towards the end of the month and I want to see what's coming up for the rest of the year for you guys and this connection and where things are moving to. One great thing I'm definitely picking up as I'm doing the cards is that things are definitely on the move. There's no more stagnation. There's no more wondering. There's no more second guessing. It's all about things happening and things being celebrated, things, I kind of feel like life being busy, but life being busy in a good, positive way. Life being no more wondering, no more being stuck, being single. You've shed a lot of tears, a lot of uncertainties, a lot of, the fear card is there, anxieties, uncertainties, the not knowing, the second guessing. The list can go on in relation to, the kinds of things that you've shed. But equally, I feel that they've also shed this as well. So if you do have a person of interest around you currently, and you're wondering what's going on with them and what's going to be unfolding, then take this reading to be the reading to help you with that. I was going to say to tell you that, but actually it's more of a guidance than me telling you that this is how it's going to be. So if you have been waiting and wondering the next stage of what's going to be happening, then expect to know and find out the truth, because I feel that with this connection, with this person that's around you or even in your life, you haven't yet, you haven't yet had, and maybe you haven't even given it, but you haven't had that confession yet. You haven't told one another how you feel about one another, about, things moving forward, about this connection. So expect to have a truthful conversation that will be unfolding naturally. You don't need to instigate this. This is what I love about it. Anybody who has been stuck, knowing that there's a third party situation, whether that's with you being connected to somebody, like an ex, or whether that's them connected to an ex, whichever pendulum way it may be falling relating to the connection, then expect that to be cleared, because both of you have a very strong connection. And where your exes are concerned, I'm using it as a plural because it could be either way. Where your exes are concerned, I feel that is more deadwood. It's kind of like, we all know we've got stuff we need to throw away, give to charity, get out of our own homes and lives. Yet we're not doing it, or we're kind of waiting for that time, or we're putting it, procrastinating with it. And I feel this is what you guys have been doing in terms of your exes. It's not that you're necessarily physically together with them or they're in your lives or anything, but you're still connected to them somehow, some way. And I feel that this is one of the powerful things that both of you or either of you or are doing, is getting rid of the deadwood, getting rid of things that are holding you back. And remember, third party can also just be general people and situations, doesn't have to be a physical ex. The reason why I'm looking and going silent is that I've had this card come up so many times, and I've always wondered, what do they mean by the music? But this is very much about wary of getting charmed by a player who does not deserve you. You're the high priestess. You know people, you know energy, so please trust it. If there is somebody around you who you know, or your friends know, family know, is an absolute snake, then please be truthful to yourself and do not let them back into your life. Don't live in that fear. Don't live in the fear that if you don't take them, then that means you're going to be single. No, you're not. You're the high priestess. You letting go of deadwood, you letting go of people who no longer serve you and are worthy of you, allows you to open doors to attracting the right person. I kind of slipped into new energies coming through, but equally this could be a new energy that's already around you, but you guys just haven't told one another you like one another. But this applies more to the ex. The player is the ex, not your current person of interest. So remember what I said regarding the third party. Do not allow your ex to charm you back, because nothing in that situation is going to change. They may just do it because they're sensing somebody else around you and that they can't stand that. So trust your intuition, trust the signs and synchronicities that are going to be presenting themselves to you, because this connection is heading to something of a commitment. Take it as it resonates, and that is something very beautiful and something, you know, to be celebrated. Because as the year unfolds, I feel that more and more of that will be happening, where you will begin to relax more, where, you know, opportunities happening and coming will kind of just fall into place. And as I said, that divine timing, and everything about life, and especially yourself, has been about divine timing. Because remember all of those times where you've tried to control things, where you've tried to make things happen, and then felt like you're just literally banging your head on a brick wall. All of that is when us humans try to control the outcome, try to control how things are, how things need to be, how things should be. And you are being guided to let go of all of that, because you can't control it. All you can control is what you do on a daily basis, the actions you take to build your own life, and, you know, what you're doing to look after yourselves and your mindset. That's the only thing you can control. Everything else is beyond, you know, anything. So there's no point in doing that. Expect something unexpected to be happening within, because we are now moving on to the last 5 months of the year. And again, depending on the year time that you see this reading, just take it to be the next 5 months, as opposed to the, you know, towards the end of the year. So over the next 5 months, expect to get an unexpected opportunity, message, connection, something that is going to, the words rock your world, is coming through. And that puts a smile on my face, because I think that is amazing. But do not go backwards. Do not go back to negative energies, to allowing people who hold you down and all of that to come back in. If you have a person around you, then I feel that the feelings that you both have are strong, or were strong. But again, I feel neither one of you has said it to the other just yet, but learn to read between the lines, because I feel they will want to say that to you. They're definitely looking to reconnect with you. So because I feel they're not currently around you in your life, but they're definitely looking to reconnect to you. So be open to that, only if you want to. This is, again, guidance. It's not saying you have to, but the universe, exactly what I was saying right at the beginning, just surrender, be in flow, because you can't control things. You can only control you and what you choose and what you're doing and how things are. Everything else is not your problem, not your state. And I think that's, you know, a good thing to acknowledge. Expect a meeting, because I feel that things are going to be changing. Things between you guys are going to be happening, and a proposal, not literal. If it is literal, then please let me know in the comments. I would be really, really interested. But I'm picking this up, proposal being that somebody actually finally steps forward, somebody finally takes action, somebody finally does what they should have been doing a long time ago. But the next 5 months relating to love is very much about things changing, very much about your life changing, very much about things being abundant in love, in this connection. But please be aware that you are the one that makes the decisions, makes the choices. So make the right ones for you. and just carry on doing what it is that you're doing. Now, if you love reading books, I've written a romantic comedy explaining twin flames, soulmates, and all of those connections. The links are in my bio for that. But if you wish to have a more detailed reading relating to this or anything else, the links are also in my bio. And thank you so much if you're already doing this, but remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. And with everything said, I'll see you next time.